Davido has been one of the most important players of the Nigerian music industry for well over a decade. Apart from being musically relevant, he's been one of the best humanitarians. He recently released an album titled A Better Time, which was a sequel to his other album, A Good Time, and I'm going to be reviewing it today. I've done a review of this song earlier, and as much as I don't really like this song, I felt it was a solid intro for this album. He took a leaf out of the albums of Stillmatic, of The Blueprint, as per addressing the bad blood immediately, even if I think it was a diss effort, but it was a solid intro.
My baby Jojo, oh, my baby Jojo. One time, Diddy goes I body to pass away on you. Another one to try lose you, try I'm no one.
I won't lie, man. The drums, they slap here, man. I like this song. I like this song. It's kind of the same conventional DMW love formula, but it still sounds pretty dope, man. It was also a good song, but the beats did the heavy lifting here.
Mama go fight to get like 6 tattoos. If she was a city, she'd be Timbuktu.
Hold up first, man. You see, if she was so fine, okay, sorry, she's so fine, she got like 6 tattoos. If she was a city, she would be Timbuktu. Like, how does the tattoo line merge with like a holy ground or holiness when they heavily contradict themselves? Like they heavily, not small. I guess he wanted to rhyme, Sha, but and that was 2 bars that belong to the recycle bin, man. Trash. I like Nicki Minaj's performance and how comfortable she sounded on this very unusual beat for her. And how she switched from singing to rapping was dope. It was very impressive. And overall, it was another solid song too, Sha. But that Timbuktu line, man, that's in no jail at all, man.
It's like you fell from heaven, but we just feel it. Oh, I know easy.
I did not really like his vocals at the start of the song, but it got better when he switched his flow. And maybe it was because of the beat too. The hook, damn, man, hell no. Very lazy effort, man. It was saying feel so real. See, feel so real like maybe 10 or 15 times. Good gel, man. Don't make sense.
Come on, Shoka, because you're very special. Shoka.
This is one of my favorite songs on the album because of how coordinated it sounds for the most part. Like the backup singing too was lovely, man. Like it sounded like a band for real, man. I really messed with this song, man. This song was all about Mayorkun, man. Like he really killed it with his nonchalant wittiness and carefree liveliness. I didn't really like the production like that too much, yeah. It wasn't really bad like that, but it just didn't hit that much for me.
My breath, only you, don't make me mad. I'm gonna die, you want to test this, I gonna be your guy, say she's trying to rise, I'm talking now, bite down. I just wanna taste you like
man, this beat was just very uninteresting, man, and just anyhow, man. And it did not fit with the earlier tracks, man. Like Young Talk was okay. Chris Brown is very consistent, so I did not expect anything less from Chris Brown. But I just blew my mind, slapped far way better than this song, man. We cannot just add anything. What the hell is uwe?
Girl, I'm begging, please, just give
hold up. See, I'm sorry, man. I've not just heard like obvious growth sonically so far. This song is dry, man. No cap, man. Sunlight call Omoni.
Yeah, you won't play me like La Liga. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Waiting, I go do with this kind body.
Beat is the truth, man. Like, yes, this is the updated sound I've been talking about, man. Like, Davido really did his thing here. Tiwa Savage too was dope, man. Like, I just can't really find the fault on this song, apart from the part where he stretched his vocals with this kind of body or something like that, yeah. And the content too was whack, of course.
Baby, count up on people. Pretty little thing, I'm just trying to get inside.
Every time he does that thing where he seems that he's shouting at the end of a bar, but in a very low voice, man, that thing they always provoke me, man. Like, I hate it. It's very, 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 very annoying. But this song was an okay song. I won't like.
Yo, I was sitting in the corner. You were the other corner. I was stepping up.
I beg you, man. Decent beat, trashy bar, man. Trashy verses, man. Subpar structure if you remove the hook, man. Minus it was only the hook that was actually coordinated well. The structure of the song was just anyhow.
Me, I like you, girl, and I want a bell. I don't want to know alright. Cause I go hold tight. I'm not gonna break my chest and got numb. I try my leaving.
I kind of like this song. I like, especially the bridge and the chorus of the song. But Lil Baby, man, he had one flow throughout, man. And as a rapper, if you want to adopt that style throughout a verse, like every bar has to be memorable. Not nah. If you not leave me, then leave me alone. And fuck out of here, man.
Running the gym, lease a crib for a whole year, it's nothing to spend. Cuddling on Persian rugs, yeah, it's us. Like karma, cause you'll be my Shiva, I'll be Mufasa. Make your body shake faster. I go make sure they go pay.
Well, I'm sorry, man. Nas is one of my favorite rappers of all time, man. I'm talking top 3, and he's not number 3. And his boy was the best producer this year. Well, sorry, man. Like, this song is trash, man. It was so unnecessary. And what? How did you even say yourself?
I'm a rich kid, but I be gangsta. Cause you'll be my Shiva, I'll be Mufasa. Ooh. I'm on this red, but I'm
That was the part, man. It said ooh, bro, man. Like, really, man. Nah, I'm sorry, man. This was just a terrible song all round, man. Like, nobody came through on this song, apart from maybe Hit Boy. Nas verse was easily one of his worst of all time. I don't even know what to say about this song, man. Like, it feels good in some parts, just bland in some parts.
Yeah, I know fit to run away from God. If not, I go fail. Pass. I swear your body carry pass.
Okay, man, I don't like this song, man. I don't like this song. Like, the Shapali went from talking about God to talking about a woman's body, man. Like, rara, man. I'm not messing with it, man, at all. Apart from the production of the trash song, man.
Lord Sky on the beat.
Lord Sky on the beat. Lord Sky, Instagram Lord Sky, man. Wow, that was... And I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy. It was an okay song, yeah. Okay song, it was okay. Content-wise, I'd have overlooked it if it was just shallow. Like, Nigerian music is mainly about vibes, but the content is also very stale and purposeless, man. Like, I was excited when I saw the album art with his child, and I thought it would be a little bit more introspective, but no. Apart from Heaven and Very Special, where it seemed he was talking about his kid, and maybe like three other tracks. It's just too much recycling on the female topics he's covered before. Even though the production was good too, there wasn't much new, and there wasn't much excitement about it. Like it was just too safe, man. Like I want to see the video work with other people like a Feels or a Cracker Mallow, man. Dope people with updated sound. Though I like Sparish too. Sparish is a good producer. And again, some of the beats felt incomplete, man, as if they needed an extra instrument. His voice too, man. It's not his fault that his voice is not particularly smooth, like say an Omale. But Kiss Daniel himself doesn't have the smoothest voice, but he uses it very well. Another dot on this album was the features, man. I get the fact that he's trying to make music with everyone that popped in the US this year, and while it's admirable and shows how influential and connected he is, some of the pieces just don't fit, man. Like I don't know why Nas was on this album, to be honest. One of my homies, Alaga, he said the sequencing of this album was poor, and I agree with him 100%, man. Like nothing really sews the songs together, man. It doesn't just have its own vibe, and it's as if it's heavily leeching off albums of the past. It's just disjointed vibes, and that's wrong if you want to curate a body of work that will stand against the test of time. Again, I felt he did not challenge himself enough. Like most of the songs were created with the same photocopied, tried, and tested radio-friendly hit-making formulas. All his peers, they've evolved their sounds, man. Like Wizkid is already singing like a gracious vet, like somebody who's been there and done that. Like if you listen to Made in Lagos now, it sounds completely different from his debut album Superstar. And like you hear growth on the album. Burna Boy too. Like Burna Boy too, he has grown from this super talented student of music from earlier generation to bona fide hit maker. Like even Olamide too has switched from rapping to singing gracefully. Like Davido is just singing like the person who sang Dami Duro. Wrong now, wrong. Like this album drags at 17 songs, I beg. Like if you're giving us that high volume, like make sure every song is a statement. Don't give us any fillers. Like I see the effort truly, I see the effort truly, but the creativity, not too much, man. There's a lot of hits on and memorable hooks on this album, but it's far from a classic for me, man.